Imagine finding the top 3 most ultra-rare pennies that could change your life forever. These pennies so rare that collectors are willing to pay hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars just to own it. If you ever come across a strange-looking it, don't ignore it. It could be worth life-changing money. And remember, the world of rare coins is full of surprises, so keep hunting. Today, we're unveiling the incredible and elusive 1983 copper penny, a mistake from the US Mint that could be worth an astonishing amount. If you think pennies aren't valuable, think again. Stay with us until the end of this video to learn why this rare error coin is so special, how to identify one, and whether you might have this hidden treasure in your pocket right now. History of the 1983 copper penny. To understand why the 1983 copper penny is such a big deal, we need to go back to the early 1980s. In 1982, the US Mint made a major change to the composition of the Lincoln cent. For decades, pennies had been made of solid copper, but due to rising copper prices, the Mint decided to switch to a copper-plated zinc composition. By 1983, all pennies should have been struck on these new zinc plankets. However, a small number of 1983 pennies were somehow minted using the old solid copper plankets, making them extraordinary rarities. Scene transition. Why is the 1983 copper penny so rare? So, why is this error so important? The answer lies in the composition. The standard 1983 pennies were supposed to weigh 2.5 grams due to their zinc core. However, the rare 1983 copper penny weighs 3.1 grams, just like the older copper pennies from previous years. This error suggests that the US Mint either accidentally used leftover copper plankets or struck the coin under highly unusual circumstances. Since the Mint was supposed to have fully transitioned to zinc by then, the existence of these copper 1983 pennies is a numismatic anomaly. How to identify a genuine 1983 copper penny? Visual, side-by-side comparison of a regular 1983 penny and the copper error version. Narrator. Now, if you think you might have one of these rare pennies, here's how to check. Weigh it. Use a precise scale to determine the weight. If it weighs 3.1 grams, you might have a rare one. If it's only 2.5 grams, it's a regular zinc penny. Look for a D mint mark. The rare version specifically comes from the Denver Mint, indicated by the D mint mark below the year. Professional verification. If you suspect you have one, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity. If your penny meets these criteria, you could be looking at a life-changing discovery. How much is the 1983 copper penny worth? Now, let's talk about the exciting part: how much this rare penny is worth. Since so few of these coins have been confirmed, their value skyrockets whenever one appears at auction. Depending on its condition, a verified 1983 copper penny could fetch $10,000, $20,000, or even more at major coin auctions. In fact, some collectors speculate that if one in pristine condition were to surface, it could exceed $50,000. This is why the 1983 copper penny is one of the most sought-after error coins in modern US history. Are you holding on to a penny that could change your life? Imagine finding a simple 1960 Lincoln penny in your collection, only to discover it's worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars. That's right, there exists a rare and mysterious version of the 1960 Lincoln penny that has stunned collectors worldwide, known as the 1964 SMS Lincoln Penny. This coin isn't just any ordinary penny. It's an ultra-rare specimen with a story that baffles even expert numismatists. And guess what? Only 20 to 50 of these coins are known to exist. So, could you be the lucky one holding on to a fortune? Stay with me until the end of this video, because we're going to reveal why this penny is so valuable, how to identify one, and how much collectors are paying for it today. Let's dive in. History of the 1964 SMS Lincoln Penny. The story of the 1964 SMS Special Mint Set Lincoln Penny is wrapped in mystery. Unlike other pennies struck for circulation or even proof coins, SMS coins were specially made with a distinct finish that gives them an unmistakable look. But here's where it gets interesting. No official records exist about the production of a 1964 SMS penny. How to identify a 1964 SMS Lincoln Penny? If you want to know whether you own this rare coin, here are the key features to look for. Satin-like finish. Unlike regular business strike pennies, the 1964 SMS penny has a smooth, satin-like finish with almost no mirror-like reflection. Sharper details. These coins display exceptional sharpness in details, especially in Lincoln's hair, the lettering, and the memorial building. No mint mark. Like all Philadelphia minted coins of that era, the 1964 SMS penny has no mint mark. Distinctive die characteristics. The SMS versions lack the deep strike marks seen in proof coins, but still have a cleaner and sharper design than regular circulation pennies. If your 1964 penny matches these traits, you may have hit the jackpot. Value of the 1964 SMS Lincoln Penny. Now, let's talk big money. Because of their extreme rarity and demand among collectors, 1964 SMS Lincoln pennies sell for astronomical prices. In lower grades, these coins can fetch $5,000 to $10,000. In mint state MS67+, they can command between $30,000 and $50,000. The highest graded specimens have sold for OVE or $100,000 at major auctions. One record-breaking sale occurred at a Heritage Auctions event where a pristine MS67 example sold for a staggering $156,000. Can you believe that? A penny worth more than a luxury car or even a house? Why is the 1964 SMS Lincoln Penny so valuable? Several factors contribute to the enormous value of this coin. Extreme rarity. With only about 20 to 50 known examples, this coin is a holy grail for collectors. Mysterious origin. Since no official records exist about their production, their backstory makes them even more desirable. Historical significance. Being an experimental strike from a period of change in U.S. coinage, it holds immense historical value. Condition matters. High-grade examples are extremely difficult to find, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. We're diving into the mysterious and ultra-rare 1964 SMS Lincoln Penny coin that has left experts puzzled for decades. If you think an ordinary penny isn't worth more than 1 cent, think again. This could be one of the most valuable pennies ever struck by the U.S. Mint. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why this coin is worth a fortune, how to identify one, and whether you might have this hidden treasure sitting in your pocket right now. History of the 1964 SMS Lincoln Penny. To understand why the 1964 SMS Lincoln Penny is such an enigma, we have to go back to the year 1964. It was a time of transition for the U.S. Mint. The country was shifting away from silver coinage due to the rising cost of silver, and the mint was scrambling to meet the overwhelming demand for coins. However, something very unusual happened that year. The U.S. Mint struck a mysterious set of coins, known as the Special Mint Set, or SMS coins, designed with superior finishes and sharp details. But here's where the story takes a twist. While we know that 1964 SMS pennies exist, the discovery of a 1964 DSMS penny is what sends shockwaves through the numismatic world. Why is the 1964 DSMS Lincoln Penny so rare? So, what makes the 1964 DSMS Lincoln Penny so special? First, let's break down the SMS designation. Special Mint Set coins were struck with a unique process that gave them a satin-like finish, sharper details, and a slight proof-like appearance. These were never meant for circulation. They were struck for testing, for presentation purposes, or for unknown government reasons. The kicker. The Denver Mint was not known to have produced SMS pennies in 1964. Officially, no record exists of a 1964 DSMS penny being minted. That's why finding one is like uncovering a lost artifact. The very existence of this coin defies history, making it one of the greatest mysteries in U.S. coinage. How much is the 1964 DSMS penny worth? Alright, let's talk money. The value of a 1964 DSMS Lincoln penny is nothing short of astonishing. Because it's an extreme rarity, each verified specimen that turns up at auction sends collectors into a frenzy. A single 1964 DSMS penny could sell for tens of thousands of dollars, maybe even more depending on its condition and provenance. Just to give you an idea, 1964 SMS pennies without the D mint mark have sold for upwards of $15,000 to $30,000. Now imagine, what a verified 196 for SMS penny could be worth. We're talking potential six-figure territory. This is why numismatists consider it the holy grail of Lincoln pennies. Conclusion: the 196 for SMS Lincoln Penny is one of the greatest mysteries in U.S. coin history. Its existence challenges everything we thought we knew about special mint set coins, making it one of the most exciting discoveries for collectors and numismatists alike. Keep collecting, and who knows, you might just strike gold.